It was a single punch that sent a 44-year-old man to the ground, killing him. It was the result of a war of words that turned physical. Thank you for joining us. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Simon Chiquette. The deadly altercation happened on a hot afternoon at a gas station on Detroit's east side.
7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham is hearing from the victim's family as they wonder how an encounter between strangers could end with one of them dead.
We always ended since he was a kid, we always ended our conversations with, Dad, I love you. And I always say it back to him.
Sam Sproul Sr. tells me little did he know Thursday night would be the last time he'd hear his son, Sam Sproul Jr., express those words. The next day, 2 detectives knocked on his door.
Well, to hear that my son had been murdered, it was a shock.
According to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office, Sproul and another man got into an argument at this gas station on Detroit's east side.
That man, seen here during his video arraignment Tuesday, 26-year-old Rayshawn Barber started to walk away and then allegedly sucker punched Sproul. Sproul fell and hit his head on the ground. Sadly, he died from his injuries.
After the defendant had hit the complainant, he said, "I told you to shut up talking to me." And I also noted in the IR, he returned the gas station and saw the complainant not moving, but he did nothing to aid the complainant.
Think about, why would someone want to take someone else's life? What could he have done? What could my son have possibly done to him to warrant my son losing his life?
The prosecutor says Barber has a history of assault and also home invasion. He's now charged with involuntary manslaughter and, if convicted, could spend 15 years in prison.
You have to deal with the consequence, whatever the law, says.
It just so happens Sam Sproul Sr. has dedicated decades of his life to prison ministry.
And I thought, man, how could this happen to me? I'm a giver. I want to help guys get ready to come back to our community so they can be accepted and be productive citizens once again. Why would someone want to take my son's life, my only son?
His only son and his namesake, Sam Jr., was a founding partner of Queen's Bar in downtown Detroit.
He wanted to help somebody. He wanted to give. He never knew how to say no. If you needed something, he would give it to you.
As the family prepares to say their final goodbyes, Sproul says he finds himself daydreaming, reminiscing about the good times.
I'm thinking about times I even changed his diapers, and when he first started doing karate. It hurts, and like I say, not to hear my son's voice again.
Barber is due back in court later this month. On the east side, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.